guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today playing the Total War Warhammer 2 Battle Replay. So, as you can see, I brought the Dark Elves with me. So I've got a Malekith up here with, I think, all the spells. I still can't make up my mind which spells are worth bringing and which ones aren't, to be honest, with, you know, dark magic. It's still pretty good. So, you know, I'm just going to bring them all so I can experiment. So, might be a bit expensive, but that's fine. So, and in the front line, so I'm against Skaven, so I decided that these Witch Elves would be a great idea. And you'll see why later on. So, also, in Spurs I've got these Bleak Swords, just because they're a lot cheaper, and they can still tear up Skaven, so that's fine. So, here you can see, I've got a line of Dark Shards. These guys will be able to take out anything big, pretty happily. They just have crazy, you know, missile damage. It's, well, 23, but it's armor piercing, so with the Skaven, it'll negate everything. They're more useful against lizardmen and things, because they'll be able to melt, you know, like a stegodon or something in no time. But they're still very capable of killing a lot of rats. And also here I've got the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows, so I've got even more crossbow fire. So again, 23 missile damage, you know, similar to the Dark Shards. Well, same weapon, isn't it? But yeah, these guys can basically chase away any fleeing units, stuff like that, so it'll be really useful. So if we have a look at the rats over here, so, well, Warp Lightning Cannon, as you can see. And is this going to hit? Come on. Yes, of course it does. Yeah, that thing is so accurate. So one thing I want to point out is, if we look here, so anti-large and armor-piercing missile damage, and the ammunition is magic, so, you know, that's pretty cool, right? So it's not a huge amount of damage, but they are so accurate, they always hit. It's very impressive. The damage on these things will just escalate. So I really do like the Warp Lightning Cannon. So anyway, also, front line, mainly just clan rats with shields. I think there's a unit of Skaven slaves somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And also clan rats with spears as well. On the edges, of course, you know, in case cavalry come around, they've got, you know, sort of an answer for it. I mean, they're clan rats, they're not great. But anyway, he's got rat ogres on either side as well. So, oh, and Queek there. So you've got rat ogres on either side. These guys are great at bogging down cavalry, actually. I find them really useful for that. And bogging down lords as well. You know, if a dragon lands or something, you can just get rat ogres around it and it can't escape very well. So, similar to how I used to use trolls in Warhammer 1. So, obviously here, he's got Plague Priest, because, you know, if you're going to bring Queek, you're going to bring a spellcaster, and why not bring the one that can just spam, you know, a load of new rats, because that's really great, you know, help replenish the front line. And he's got a Plague Furnace, makes it quite vulnerable, but he is hidden in the trees, you know, I don't think he's actually hidden, but, you know, he's covered behind some of the trees, which should keep him going a little bit longer. But yeah, Plague Priest, pretty formidable. But a lot of expense here. You see, he's got these Death Globe Bombardiers. These guys are crazy powerful. So, you know, 57 melee damage, missile damage there. You know, they can really melt through sort of large targets. You know, like Malekith, basically. You know, they hit him with a load, they can just melt him. So it's very impressive. So yeah, I've sent Malekith to the trees, trying to avoid some of these missiles, but he's going to keep getting hit, as you see there. It's crazy. So anyway, so I'm going to charge these guys in. So I've staggered the front line slightly. Because basically I want them to have less secure flanks. Because if you stagger in like this and they charge, you know, sort of one for one, they're going to get stuck in these gaps and they're going to get nervous about their flanks, and they're going to run away quicker, right? They're going to get, you know, broken much easier if they don't think their flanks secure. And just by staggering your men there, because I know that my front line is going to be better than theirs, frankly. So it looks like it's very staggered anyway, because he, you know, ordered them all in separately. But this is what I wanted to point out. So here, right, you can see they're now rampaged, because that's what the Witch Elves do. And it actually puts a debuff here. Less melee defense, which is brilliant, and also less speed, which means they're not going to be able to run away as easy. And I think that is really useful. So you can see, they get that speed boost, but the Witch Elves are keeping pace with them. So they're just getting murdered to pieces, which is great. How great is that? So anyway, someone over here. You know, a lot of fighting going on over here. Rat ogres here. Chillwind. Again, that slows them down, which is good. Some of these guys do break. They're going to get hurt a lot. But, of course, the rat ogres are holding my men in quite well. So, yeah, the Warp Lightning Cannon's got my cavalry now, and it's doing a lot of damage. So, Murderous Prowess hits. That's always a good thing. So I come in here with Malekith, try and take out this Plague Priest, because it's never good to have a Plague Priest running away. You know, running around. And here you can see Queek is doing pretty well against these Witch Elves, actually. And I think because he's immune to psychology, he might be immune to their, you know, their ability. As if he is immune to psychology. I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't work on lords. I'm not sure. But yeah, he hasn't gone crazy. You can see I'm tearing through all of them. I managed to get, you know, a load of range fire with rat ogres. They're getting torn apart. These Witch Elves having a great time. They had, you know, chased off these Deathglow Bombardiers. They're now, you know, in the artillery, shutting it down. These guys are getting shot up by the Dark Shards. It's looking a bit grim, honestly. If we go over here, you know, this Plague Priest is having a bad day. There are these Rat Ogres, though, and now these guys have been broken, which isn't so good. Isn't so good at all, to be honest. That's a bit annoying, because now he's in my back line with all my, you know, where my ranged are. And he's bringing Queek along, too. So, Queek's coming in, but frankly, I'm happy with Queek going this way. He really should be trying to kill my Lord. And I thought that's what he was going to do, so I took off. But actually, I may as well come back in and finish this priest off. He's miles away. So here, really good Plague, I think it's called. I think it's literally just Plague. So yeah, pretty good spell. You can see he's doing a fair bit of damage. But, yeah, and I do try and move out of the way. Really late, in fact. So yeah, there we go. It's starting to get and then I move them. Yeah, there we go. Perfectly timed. So here, come in, take out the Plague Priest. You know, this pack of Rat Ogre is getting attacked a lot, but they are going to get on top of these Dark Shards that are already very damaged. But here, I do come in and slow them down. But right now, I am just prioritising this Plague Priest. Over here, though, yeah, these Witch Elves are having a great time. They've got no problems here. Murderous Prowess is still going, just about. There's one off. But, you know, they're fine in this fight, to be honest. They're going to do great. So these guys have got lower melee defense now. These Witch Elves are coming in for the Bombardiers. So yeah, things are going pretty well. Of course, you know, I do need to take out these Rat Ogres. But Queek, he's gone. I'll be able to wrap up everything. Queek's never going to catch up again. And I have so many skirmishes. It's probably just not worth fighting the rest of the battle. And that's what he decided. So, yeah, you can see Witch Elves just do great against this Skaven front line. I mean, they're pretty vulnerable, not a lot of armour. So, you know, if he'd brought a lot of skirmishers, like, you know, just slingers and stuff, to be honest, would do a lot of damage to Witch Elves. And you really want to do that. Because as you can see, 233 kills. That is insane. I mean, look at all the chevrons I earned in this. Like, crazy amount of kills. Witch Elves will just have a great time. And, yeah, that debuff of theirs, you know, lowering speed, so good against Skaven. So good. And, of course, if you do catch the back of a unit of skirmishers or something, and then they rampage, then I'm going to have to run them out of the way. They're going to stop skirmishing. And then you can kill them. And that is huge. That is so useful. Because, yeah, the Skaven, they're a sneaky bunch. So anything you can do to just stop them from being able to flee is great. So, really useful. I see Malekith, not a lot of kills, but, you know, I just had him on the Plague Priest, really. And, I mean, the battle had only just begun. So, it was a really fun one, though. I had a good time. The Dark Shards, you know, no kills for them. Huh, interesting. So a lot of these, you know, we're shooting at the, you know, the Deathglow Bombardiers, try and wear them down. But of course the front line broke before I could really do too much damage to them. Because they do have quite a lot of armour, actually, these guys. They're quite sturdy, weirdly. So yeah, I did try and pepper at them a bit. But in the end, I was basically just focusing on, you know, the Plague Priest and the Rat Ogres with my ranged units, because it just seemed better target. So yeah, it was good fun, though. But you see, you know, their infantry, I mean, that was just nothing. They barely got a thing done. That's the thing, like, yeah, there's not really a good Skaven front line. And I think you need to save some money. Like, rather than getting loads of Bombardiers that are just going to get, you know, that's too expensive. It's like if you bring too much artillery, you know? As like the older factions. So, you know, the Dwarves, if you bring too much artillery, they're going to get to your artillery quicker. So, yeah, that's what happened here. Spent too much on artillery, and his front line suffered for it. So, you know, if he had, like, the odd unit of Storm Vermin or something in there, maybe it would have held about, you know, a bit longer. But yeah, so it's a tough one. It's a very tough one. It's a tough matchup, to be honest. Dark Elves seem really good against Skaven. So yeah, it's good to see. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.